Hi, I'm Andrew Hodgdon from the Multihull company. Today we're aboard another beautiful Balance 442. This one's a 2024 model named Silver Chain. She is exceptionally well equipped and ready to take your family cruising today. Let's go take a look at some of her defining features that really set her apart from the competition. So as you can see, the first thing we noticed on Silver Chain is this beautiful blue wrap she has. The owner put some custom graphics on the bow here, but these are actually their own vinyl graphics. So this can be taken off without removing the blue. So that's something to keep in mind. You also might notice as we walk back that Silver Chain has the black painted spars, which is a fairly expensive factory option and really gives the boat a sharp look. Of course, she has dagger boards and the tall stanchions that all the Balances have, custom cleats. Stepping aboard, you'll notice she has the great little stepping corner here at the stern. Silver Chain is also equipped with flexi teak decking, which is a bit unusual on Balance. They typically come with either plain non-skid or sea deck, and this is a bit more higher end decking in the cockpit. You'll also notice that, as with all the other Balances, she has the very famous Versa helm. This helm can swing up to be up in the sunshine, open up the hard top here, of course, and sit at the up helm, or swing her back down, and you're sitting at the down helm with beautiful 360-degree visibility and full weather protection. Silver Chain also has the drop-down table for the cockpit. This table goes down, and there's a cushion that goes here and turns this into a big lounge bed. You'll notice she does not lack for lounge area. Big aft seat here, another big lounge bed here on the back of the down helm, and then of course the sun lounger up here. As we walk through the beautiful sliding glass doors, you can see that it really opens this up to give it an open concept between the Salon and Cockpit. Again, she has another drop down here at the Salon table. This table goes down, creates another big lounge here. It's a great place to sleep when you're offshore. You know, the captain can be here, and then whoever's on the helm can grab them when they need them. You'll notice that Silver Chain is equipped with the beautiful bamboo cabinetry. I am a big fan of this. This is my favorite interior finishing. She also has white countertops to keep it nice and bright. A very attractive floor, and again these beautiful upholstered cushions. I think the owner has done a really nice job with a fit and finish that comes together, and it's a real attractive looking boat. Of course, as with the other 442s, you have the U-shaped galley. That's very important when you're doing dishes at the sink. You got something to lean against. Same with the stove, something to lean against here. We have the hot and cold water mixer tap here, drinking water tap here, large farm basin sink, and the custom drying rack for dishware behind the sink. That's a feature that only comes on the 442, and it's really smart. You'll also notice that Silver Chain has a TV. This TV can swivel out, so you can lounge in the cockpit and watch TV, or when you're underway, you can mirror your chart plotter to this, which is really handy. Everyone on the boat can see the chart plotter. Or you can pivot it this way and do movie night here in the Salon. The galley also features a very modern induction cooktop. This is a 4-burner, really great for safety and efficiency, and a convection oven. This can be a microwave, an oven. It's versatile. The boat also has numerous kitchen appliances, small appliances. So you have an Instapot, toaster, kettle. There's some other things here in the drawers, so it's very well equipped. And of course, we have the refrigerators, fridge freezer here in the Salon. I cannot forget to mention there's also the under seat fridge here at the down helm. If we open this up, This whole entire space in here is a refrigerated space. So most people use this for drinks, but you can also use it for overflow when you're going offshore. Fill this with perishables. Really great space. This boat has the conventional forward-facing nav station. We've got some tools stored here right now, but you put a stool right here, have your forward-facing nav station looking out. You have your Victron monitoring screen here, your integral monitoring screen here. It's worth noting that all of these balances are 48 volt DC boats. So the house battery bank is a 48 volt system. All the major systems on board the boat are also 48 volts. So you have your aircon, winches, windlasses, water maker, all 48 volt. What that means is it's really high efficiency units that all run directly off that house battery bank. And now that 48 volt house battery bank is charged by two big integral chargers on both engines, which we will take a look at a little later on. Moving forward on the starboard side, we have the master cabin. So this is a queen size bunk. Obviously it is well appointed in here. You have nice little cubbies on either side of the bed with outlets for charging phones and iPads and the like. Tons of cabinetry and storage throughout the boat. You have big drawers here underneath the bunk. So no lack of space to put clothes and personal items. You also have a hanging locker on this side. The bed is very comfortable. These are really high quality mattresses, custom headboards, and of course, great ventilation with the little port light there, the overhead hatch, and another port light here in the side window. You also have a large owner's closet here forward. Obviously we've got quite a bit of stuff stored there right now, but you can see it's a very big space. You have access primarily through the owner's cabin here. You can also access it through the hatch on deck. A lot of owners use this as different things. It can be a closet, it can be a workshop. You see different stuff, so it's an owner preference area. Moving aft on the starboard side, we enter the spacious owner's bath with beautiful accommodations. Moving down to the guest side, go down these tread steps. The tread steps are fantastic. They alternate, you get used to them very quickly, but it allows it to have a flush hallway down here without a landing, which is really nice. Moving into the aft guest cabin. So here we have the aft guest cabin on the port side of the boat. As you can see, there's tons of storage in here. Similar to the other cabins, you have cubbies up throughout, another big locker here. This is not quite a queen bed. I would classify this as more like a full bed. There's also a huge storage space underneath the bunk itself where you can have, spare parts, that kind of thing. And then we have the two opening port lights that give this area very good ventilation. Making our way forward on the port side of the boat, we come to the guest head. On the 442, this is a single space with a shower and head, obviously with a separate shower stall. It's got really great headroom in there, and of course you have the Corian countertops with the sink and vanity, and then a Tecma toilet. Forward on the guest side, we have the second guest cabin here. You can see this one's basically identical to the master cabin. Large queen bed, the cubbies, great overhead hatches, port light. The primary difference is that on this side we have access to the sail locker instead of the owner's closet. So you can see you have access to this bow locker here. We have the code 0 up there, a spinnaker up there, spare halyards, that kind of thing. But it's great because you have access to this. The primary access for this locker is meant to be from on deck, but you still can get in there. If you're at sea, you don't want to risk going up on deck, you can still access this space from inside this cabin as well. Moving up on deck, take a quick look at the up helm position here. Of course, the slider opens and you have a nice big comfortable seat up here. wide enough to seat 2 people. You can see that all the lines are run here to the helm. We have 3 electric winches, these fantastic line storage bins. One thing to note, Silver Chain is equipped with the fly-by-wire throttles. So you have throttles at both the up helm and the down helm position. It's a really quite expensive factory upgrade. Of course, the Versa helm, then you have Garmin electronics, autopilot, chart plotter here. Starlink dish up here on the hardtop as well. You have all your clutches, everything's easy to access. The dagger board is operated from the controls back here. Of course, you have the up line and the down line to control the dagger board. The very handy Balance 442 handholds. These come standard on all the boats. They're really great and actually can double as water catchment if you want to set them up that way. Moving forward, it's important to point out that Silver Chain has the black painted spars. So this is a factory option, the black mast, black longeron and crossbeam. It's really sharp, makes the boat really stand out in the anchorage, but these are aluminum. You have, of course, the self-tacking jib. Silver Chain is equipped with the standard Ullman ADSL sail package. So these are high quality, performance-oriented sails. They have great longevity, great performance characteristics, just a really, really nice material. You have the main self-tacking jib, a Code Zero, and a spinnaker on Silver Chain. Then we have access to the anchor through this trap door. Silver Chain's equipped with a 33 Rachna, which is more than enough for a boat of this size. She also has the factory electric furler for the head sail. So this boat is the Selden electric furler. It's removable. It's stored right now, but you can have a, it's an electric furler for your Code Zero screecher. You can do a top-down furling spinnaker, that kind of thing. So it really gives you some options over the standard mechanical furler. So it's a nice factory upgrade. Here we have the anchor locker, big Maxwell windlass, lots of chain, nice setup so it doesn't pile up and jam up the windlass. You have controls here via these big buttons or a remote with a chain counter at the helm. Finally, another electric winch here on the foredeck. This is for your screecher halyard, spinnaker halyard, that kind of thing. They go down into a nice little storage bin here in the deck. It's obviously a draining locker. And you have access to it through this big storage locker right here, in case there's a tangle up down below. As you can see, she's also equipped with 4 of these 400-watt solar panels. These can really pump out some power, keep those house battery banks topped off. Taking a peek inside the engine compartment, you'll see that Silver Chain is equipped with a Yanmar 40-horse inboard diesel. This is paired to SD60 sail drives. One of the defining features of Balances is their incorporation of the integral charging system. These high output alternators can pump up to 9 kilowatts apiece for a total of 18 kilowatts being pumped into the 48-volt house battery system. They are also equipped with dry exhaust systems. In the unlikely event that you have to run the engine as a generator, you can do it in quiet comfort. Dual Raycor fuel filters ensure safe operation, along with redundant autopilots. If the primary autopilot goes out, you can switch to the backup for safety and security and peace of mind at sea. Balancers are also equipped with Dyneema steering systems on Edson gears and sprockets for the best steering feel in class. Finally, she has a fixed fire system for added peace of mind when underway. Here we'll take a look at the electronics of the boat. This is mostly situated underneath the main Salon settee. We have our 48-volt house battery bank along with the 24-volt buffer bank and 12-volt buffer bank. You can see there's actually a fixed fire system in this space, which is really nice little added safety measure. And then we have the solar controllers up here on the wall. So this is a nice tidy space where you can access winch breakers, solar controllers, you know, communications equipment all in one area for ease of maintenance. As you can see, the Balance 442 really sets the bar for a live-aboard cruising boat. Silver Chain is an exceptional example of this model and has some really great features that set her apart from the crowd. If you'd like more information about Silver Chain, you can reach out to me directly. My contact information is in the description of this video. I look forward to chatting with you.